This video I'm about to bring you now, it's probably going to be 2 more parts to this. I like to throw out a scenario or 2 sometimes and just, and make you think out of left field. So y'all kick back, enjoy the ride. Glad to see you. Hopefully all is well. Stay prayed up, stay blessed. And let's get into this video. There's a lot of games being played, and we in the middle of them. Think about that. It's a lot of games being played, and we in the middle of them. Is it any reversing? I don't know. But I was always told, when you want to find out where the fuckery's coming from, follow the money. Thank you for tuning in to Ace B's Point of View. We got a lot of time to think, so let's do a little thinking. Something don't smell right to me. And I ain't even got a good sense of smell, and I can smell this bullshit.
There are serious long-term problems facing America, as we've told you about for years on this show. Thanks to outsourcing, this country no longer has the same reserve of stable middle-class manufacturing jobs we did even 30 years ago. In coastal cities, housing has become astronomically expensive. Prices are rising far quicker than wage growth. And most tragically, an opioid epidemic kills tens of thousands of Americans every year. One of the chief reasons for that is a synthetic opioid called fentanyl. It's smuggled in from abroad.
Okay, so just to make sure we watching the same video, let's run back what that man just said. He said one thing that is hurting America, and this was done like on March 18th. But as I said before, it's a chess game that's always being played. So we can go back 3 years when our president got in office, when Mr. Trump got in office, and he came in like a bull saying we're not going to keep doing this, what we've been doing with China. We bringing jobs back to America. That's what he said. That guy just said something about the housing, how expensive the housing is. Let's touch on this fentanyl. And I'm sure that we all done heard of fentanyl and how a lot of people that's on heroin, they ODing do the fentanyl, right? It's the cut that they putting on it, which is the fentanyl. So I'm just curious. I'm wondering where the fentanyl coming from.
Smuggled in from abroad. Now, these might seem like unrelated problems, but they're not. A single theme unites them. A systematic decision by many of our country's most powerful leaders to sell out America to China. Those jobs that were outsourced, they went to China. Those rising home prices, all cash Chinese buyers are a major contributor to that, though it's almost never said out loud. Fentanyl, made in China, with the knowledge and tacit approval of the Chinese Communist Party. China is no longer simply an economic rival to the United States. It's becoming a dangerous enemy. But instead of protecting us from this threat, an existential one, our leadership class collaborates with the other side. Why do they do that? Simple, they're getting rich from it.
Okay, cool. Everybody and their mother knew that us Americans been, taking advantage of China's cheap labor forever. That's nothing new. But now this fentanyl, which has been causing us so many problems, but also another thing that came along with that fentanyl and all those overdoses from heroin was that drug Narcan that everybody was running around with, right? From the policeman to the ambulance. They probably even had Narcan on hand at schools. You telling me that problem that was causing us Americans or us people as so many problems, we were allowing it to an extent, if not buying it from China? Let's just be real. We were allowing it, if not buying it from China and letting it come on over here and destroy some shit, right? But at the same time it destroyed, it also opened up a new market for that Narcan shit. As I said, the chess game is always being played. And like I said, Trump came in like a bull. I don't support none of them. They all different wings on the same bird as far as I'm concerned. But he came in for whatever reason. I don't know what his personal gain or whatever the case was. He came in and like, shit, we finna stop all that. So America and China depend on each other a lot. I mean, it's been going on for a long time, right? Until 2017, when Mr. Trump came in office. He kind of ruffled some feathers, but it only makes sense that you should make your own stuff, right? But that's not what's been going on since whenever. I mean, we all see made in China all the time. So let's just think, maybe that was America about to put a crisis on China's pockets when you start talking about switching up the way we've been doing business. That would have been just like them saying we can't make this shit dirt cheap for y'all, years ago. What he did was the equivalent of them saying we can't make this product for fucking $1 that we know you sell for 20. That's a crisis, an economic crisis. America is usually the issuer of crisis to other countries. Maybe somebody decided to put a crisis on America.